guys ever have a Captain America that shows up he's Chinese? What the?
Hell.
Yeah, they really outsourced this one.
Welcome back to an amazing episode of Careful Boys. Today we have back with us, we got Erin over here, and we got Jess over there. And you guys saw Erin and Jess in some previous episodes when we were running some of these shows while Bart and Joe and the Vegas guys were not able to be with us. But today, Bart and Joe are finally meeting Erin and Jess.
You guys have fun without us?
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Not that much, it's okay.
Okay. Cool.
What was it like seeing those episodes with you guys on it? What'd you think of yourselves?
I mean, I always hate watching myself, so I watched it with a glass of wine.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Did you regret saying anything or sharing anything?
Nah. It was sad.
I feel like that's what your 20s are for, regrets. It's like in your 30s, you're like, yeah, I did that.
Yeah, you just say it.
Exactly.
Yeah, whatever.
You're like, it was already there.
I think people were caught off guard. They're like, where is everybody? But then they didn't say anything negative about you guys. So that was cool.
This is cool.
Yeah, they'll tell you straight up. They'll be like, I don't like this guest. Don't ever bring him back.
Plus, it's nice that you guys aren't trying to sell something, or you're not like, you know, too cool influencers.
I'm like, what would you like
know?
to buy?
Yeah, you're just regular friends.
Because we usually have people that are constantly trying to sell stuff.
Really? Yeah.
Real estate agent.
OF accounts, yeah.
OF, yeah.
How old are you guys?
I'm 36.
Same, 36.
How old are you?
40 this year.
So it's
I liked that.
No, it's my favorite year. Cause you know, like you'll be like, you know, when you're in your 20s, like you're saying.
Yeah.
Where like let's say you're, I don't know, you're on a tour bus, like, whose breath smells? And you're like, mine kind of does. You know, you're like 25, you're all embarrassed. Now I'm like, oh, mine does, dude. Why, you got it's? Cause you just put yourself out there and you're like, who's gonna fuck with me is gonna fuck with me. Who doesn't fuck with me doesn't fuck with me.
Yeah. And then it's like, why are you smelling my breath?
I like that was a good analogy. That was like right to that one.
Cause before I'll be like, oh, like who here gets like fucking seasick or whatever. You don't wanna look like a bitch. Oh, I don't.
Oh no, that's
Now I'm like, nah, dude, I'm a bitch. Give me those fucking pills, dude.
yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. I'm like that at Disneyland.
That's
like
true,
I don't even.
yeah.
I'm like, no, Space Mountain. You can give me that. Oh, you want me to go on the Tower Terror? Okay, where's my Dramamine?
Yeah, it takes too much effort to front.
No, I don't kid around anymore. Just I'm gonna vomit all over you. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She does it.
Steuben's the baby's here.
Yeah, he's the baby.
But he don't front either though, which is cool.
Huh? What's your age now?
29.
Damn,
He's a baby
bro,
with a baby.
29.
You're gonna join the 30s club soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel old.
You should.
You feel old?
I feel old.
Weathered.
Well, you do have a baby.
Vintage.
That's true.
I got kids,
a lot less time.
bills.
Damn.
You're busier than most average 30-year-olds.
That's true. At 29, I was probably maybe 22 in my brain.
But you're doing YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube kept me young.
That's busy,
for a
right?
minute.
That's pretty
Yeah.
busy. Everyone's busy.
Do you feel like having a kid made fast forwarded your age? Like, do you feel like you went from like 29 to like 35 like overnight or no?
Kinda, just more responsibilities of how I act towards the kids or around them. I had to be like more like, oh, gotta be careful what I say. It just made me feel old after that.
What do you mean? The kids understand you're cussing? That baby's like 3 months
You
old.
never know. What if his first words like?
Do you have fun cuss words that you say though? Like fun baby cuss words? Do you have?
Oh yeah,
those?
baby cuss words.
Yeah.
Like, damn it! Just that. Just damn it! Yeah. Nothing crazy.
Well, that's considerate.
But except when the baby's gone, I'm just like, just me again.
You just let it out later.
He lets it out like he's trying to blow like steam in a cold weather. He's like going on.
One of the cool things, well, let's focus on you for a while because we didn't get to like focus on you guys individually as much last time you were here.
Oh sweet lord.
But you guys would have a lot of interesting questions for her because you've been acting for a while, and one of the more interesting things that you do that I've always thought was that you do princessing.
Oh yeah.
Do you know what princessing is? Wait, before she tells you what it is, guess what it is?
Is it you play princess at like a birthday party or something for kids? Is it like that?
So what's your
Okay.
guess?
My guess is you only try out for like the princess like voiceovers or like, oh my god, I fucking left my fucking mirror or whatever.
Answer.
Or however the princesses talk.
That was great. That was perfect.
Aladdin, where's your monkey? Hey!
Yeah, this is close.
Well, those
too.
are good answers, yeah. That's more closer to the birthday parties with the kids.
So did you work at Disneyland as a princess or something?
No, I tried out at Disneyland when I like first moved here.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, and just did not fit any of the requirements, like height, weight, anything. I mean, I did, but like not for the ones that I wanted to do. So it was kind of like, and I didn't think I was going
Which one
to.
did you want to do? Like, what was your number one? Like,
Excuse me. I mean, I always wanted to be Belle.
oh, that's
Yeah,
cool. Yeah.
Belle was always my favorite. She was my first princess that I did with my like kids company too. So it was kind of like a nice little.
How old is Belle actually in the story? Like 15 or something?
Like 12. Or
No,
some shit.
she's like.
Oh, shit.
I mean, I should know this, but I feel like she's like her early 20s or something like that. Like
Wow.
she's young.
No,
Maybe she's
there's
younger,
no way.
but like I know she's like not a child. Like she's not like Anna's age, but she's like, like Anna's like one of the younger ones.
Stan would not go for somebody in their 20s.
Barely legal 18.
Yeah, just fresh 18.
Guess Anna's nasty. He for sure would. If he's good looking, he would totally go for the younger one.
Yeah, he needs them like.
So we asked her like all these questions about princessing and her experiences and stuff, and we straight up were like, do guys ever like ask you to be the princess like still?
Yeah.
Well, you know.
While the sexy times?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Do they?
Yeah.
Humbala.
I mean, wouldn't you? That was your girl, like.
Yeah.
Oh,
if you're into
yeah.
role playing.
Well, Joe had a girl that wanted him to wear that outfit in the glass case.
Which one?
The one on the left.
Oh, yuck.
It made me feel weird.
Because the voice that goes with it's not sexy.
Oh, there's a voice that goes with it.
Yeah, it's not the one you want to be.
What's the voice like?
Like this.
Actually, I
The
was wrong.
Vietnamese uncle.
Damn.
My bad. I messed up. It's actually sexy.
Yeah.
No, it is. It's a turn on.
That
I
sounds
probably
good.
smell like casino and beer.
Oh, and cigarettes. It looks
Yeah.
like.
Yeah, definitely old cigarettes
Yeah,
too.
old cigarettes.
Old cigarettes, casino, and beer.
Yeah.
I smell like gambling.
Vegas,
Some people
baby.
like that smell.
Yeah.
That sounds good to me.
Wait, so what is princessing? What is it?
So I mean, it's like I work for a bunch of different kids companies, so you have like birthdays, bar mitzvahs, I don't know. Like,
So I was right?
yeah, you were right.
Oh, shoot.
Like we would dress up. So if you had like a huge like birthday party and you wanted like Anna and Elsa to come, then you know you get like a duo, and then we would come. You do like I can do face painting and balloons, and we play like games like kind of what you would do in like grade school, like the parachute and like red light, green light, that type of thing.
Yeah.
And so you just kind of play with them. You're basically a babysitter for like the duration of the time you're there.
But is it for like special occasions, like birthday parties and things like that? Oh.
Most of them are birthday parties. A couple times it'll be like during Halloween we do like, well, we didn't this last year, but we used to do like a big Into the Woods thing, and it would be like these beautiful like huge style like costumes and everything. And so that was fun, but that was always like at some type of gala or something. But most of them
Yeah.
are birthday parties for like 5-year-olds or
Have you ever had
2-year-olds.
an inquiry where the guy's like, oh no, it's just for me?
No, because I have to go through like
okay.
our lady, you know. So
That's
like
nice.
she
She
asks a
takes
lot
care
of
of you
she
then.
asks a lot
Okay.
of questions like how many kids, da-da-da-da. So I feel like right away she'd be like, I'm sorry, what?
Dude, that's dope that you have a person that's like watching out for you then.
Yeah,
And they're
it's-
not just like money hungry and they're like, yeah, send her out, send her out.
No, and then they always say that like if you get there and you feel weird to like let them know,
yeah.
like if like something's off.
oh yeah.
So like
that's
remember
cool.
the time I told you like it was a little like weird? Like we had messaged her like right after, and she was like, oh, I won't work with them again.
Is that the dads that were trying to?
Yeah, that was the dads that were like being a little bit too creepy.
The dads are trying to like get him to stay
Yeah.
overtime.
Yeah, they asked if like we could like hang out later, and like what it was like with like just the costume with like kids weren't there, and I was like I was like that's so weird. I was like Cinderella has to get going.
Like a maid after hours thing?
Yeah.
Because she has to decline in character.
Wow.
Like my carriage is waiting. Prince Charming's outside. Like something.
They're like getting all horny watching.
Yeah, but
Yeah, it's like happy birthday. So
Erin, you said the manager said, "Oh, we won't work with him," but you still gotta work there. Is that what happened?
no. They said we won't work with them, but we never like went back to that. Yeah, we never.
Oh,
went
you
back
thought
to
she's
that
like, we won't work with them again,
and
but
it's like,
finish up
"Wait,
the
here
night
you go."
strong. Give them the closer, and we'll never be back again.
Such a fun gig.
Honestly, it's all a lot of fun.
There's nothing that guys can do in the same way that won't make them look like a diddler.
We have guys all the time in our company.
Really?
Yeah, 'cause,
and
like-
none of them have had 3 strikes.
I mean, none that I have heard of.
Oh, okay.
So I might not just be
What
told
would it take to get a strike?
Yeah, right? Like being Captain Hook and your hook is out, or like what?
Oh yeah.
Like the MILF?
Oh, I guess, yeah, like, they'll probably be like Spider-Man or whatever. Yeah.
We have a good
The guys that try to do a
Spider-Man.
wall flip and they die.
Yeah, we have a Thor. Yeah, we have a
Oh, you have a Thor?
Yeah.
Is he actually like?
Is he Thorish? Like, or
He's pretty cute.
Do they look like the guys on Hollywood? Like some of those guys look really close.
Yeah.
So because I had one company and then her dad got sick like really bad with COVID, and so then it just kind of became like outsourced to like a bunch of other companies. So my original company that I was with like 7 years ago, we had a lot that like looked very similar, but now I think it is. I don't know them well enough anymore, just because we don't work with like a lot of the same people. So a lot of the times if we're teaming up, like I haven't worked with them before, and it's just like meeting them now. But
You meet them in the driveway?
yeah, literally in the driveway. Like I met Jack in the driveway and was like, is this real? Like, that looked really good.
You guys ever have a Captain America that shows up he's Chinese? What the?
Damn.
Yeah, they really outsourced this one.
He's like Captain Communist. He just pulls up with a red star and shit.
Correct.
He's like, where's Captain America? I'm the discount one.
And the kids are like,
I'm the Temu version.
He's the Temu version.
I'm the Temu version. Yo, but what Asians can we? I mean, what could Asians be?
So we don't
Huns from
we don't
Mulan?
have a thing anymore. Like now it's like open. Like unless it's like very specific, like you should not be playing that character.
like Black Panther needs to be black.
Yeah. Like we're like
can be
trying
Chinese.
to keep like
There's a
Disney
mask.
correct,
Temu.
you know, to like, but like again now because of like Ariel, like it's very open. Yeah, so they're trying to like really make it be like not how it used to
Has
be.
anyone ever specifically like went, I want Ariel, but I want the real one?
Yeah.
That's kind of messed up.
Because that's 12 too.
Yeah, it was right when the movie was coming out, and
It's messed up to
I
say
don't
the
think we
real
even worked
one.
with them.
Like-
Yeah, I don't think we even worked with that party. Because how it was like our lady was like, I don't really like how they're already talking. She's like,
okay.
because like why should it matter?
That's dope that she can pick
Yeah.
and choose though.
So she was
Yeah.
like, I don't need to like go with this if I don't have to. She's like, we have other parties. So yeah, so they try a lot. We had like a party where our girl got sick and she had the flu, and I was asked to play like the girl from Encanto. And I was like, I'm so uncomfy with this. I was like, what if they try to speak to me like in Spanish and like I'm misrepresenting them?
do an accent?
Yeah, and I was like, I feel so uncomfortable with this.
Mucho gracias.
Okay, yeah, and you're like asking me questions. I don't know. Like I don't know what to say. So like, I declined that, and just because like I don't want to like misinterpret anything of like
That's
that
nice.
beautiful culture.
That's considerate.
Has anybody ever got like anybody showed up for a princess thing and then just be like, sorry, you're not like in character enough, like you don't look the part,
on site.
and they're like, pass.
All the kids start
No.
crying.
They're like, why is Elsa leaving? No, and luckily I haven't had that issue. It's been like maybe where we've all gone there. Actually, we were there where 2 companies booked us at the same time. And it was literally, I think I told you this last, it was like a race to like who got there.
Wow.
Yeah, and so it was pretty much like we all both got there, looked at each other, and I was like, oh, are you guys confirmed for here?
Whoa.
And he was like, yeah, we are. And I was like, oh, okay, so are we. She was like, oh, okay, because it was like a guy and a girl again, and then us, and I was like, okay. She was like, so whoever gets there first, and I was like, all right.
And you run.
It was literally like at cars, and we just like Elsa and Anna just stood
fight to
there,
the death.
and I was like, well, this is weird.
She obviously
It's a multiverse like party.
Because you can't have 2 of the same character.
No, and that's the thing.
Yeah.
It's very much like Disneyland. Like you can't have 2 characters out. Like if you're in this land, then like you're not in that land. You have to use underground tunnels. Like it's not. It's
That's
very.
the real
It's very similar.
rule out there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You
Did you ever have to discipline any kids in character?
Yeah, it's my favorite.
Really? What do you have? What do you say or what do you do? Or like,
If I'm Elsa, I tell them very polite. If you're gonna do that again, I promised Anna that I don't use my powers, but I will.
And it'll be like, oh my god.
Yeah, and then I'll
And
be
then he
like,
just
I'll
pees?
freeze you. Yeah, and then I'll tell them I'm like, I'm not supposed to, but I will freeze you. And I'll do like a little like tingle finger thingy, and then the look of like sheer fear in their face, and then they're fine.
They actually believe it.
Yeah, for sure.
Wow.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Are you kidding me? They want the ice cream cake. If I tell them no cake,
I bet their parents love it.
yeah.
The dads,
the
for
moms
sure.
literally like get like smile. They're like, yeah. I'm like, is that okay? They're like, yeah.
Dude, did you ever hear any stories from some of the guys that you work with about moms hitting on them? Because I feel like
Yeah.
that's gotta happen a ton.
Yeah.
That's
Captain, like Jack, and then Captain, and then Thor get hit on all the time.
Little Flynn Rider.
We don't have Flynn Rider often. I had him a couple years ago, and I love playing Rapunzel because her wig is my favorite because it's so big and it just sits there, and you almost have to like hold it for how heavy it is. But like I haven't been able to like have Flynn Rider in like a hot minute.
You ever have kid hecklers where they're like, "You're not real"?
I have the ones that will pull my wig and tell me I'm not real or ask me all the questions.
What do you say to them?
I mean, I have to figure out ways to like be fake with it, or I be Elsa and I just say I'll freeze you if you pull my
Do you
wig.
say like your parents' marriage isn't real kind of thing?
No, I just tell them that I'll have to leave and I can't come back to their party.
Aww.
Yeah. Or I say you can't get the presents.
Navigating with kids is the toughest. I think.
Yeah.
It's definitely like a exhaustion, but most of the time if you're, in a character, they're a little bit nicer. But yeah, as they get older, some of them get real spicy.
You're such a good person for that job though, because you actually like kids.
I love kids. I don't really necessarily want them anymore after like a very long time, but I love working with them.
Because even as a
Very,
kid, I
very
pulled
much
a
so.
Chuck E. Cheese tail.
You did that?
Pulled, he turned around, and then like I think he was like, "Don't you fucking!" And I was like, "Oh shit!" You know the mouth is stationary, right?
Yeah.
So it's just like.
Oh my god, it's like the Five Nights at Freddy's where they just like turn.
Yeah, I'm like,
to you.
run off.
Fuck, that's good.
The fucking big ass scream that you can like see.
Yeah, like the fucking mesh mouth.
Like right there.
He's a musty ass dude.
Yeah, I'm like, oh fuck. I was like, oh fuck.
Coffee breath and everything. God, I'd be scared of
You would do that shit.
Yeah.
My cousin beat up Fido at Universal Studios.
Wait, how? Tell the story.
So like we were all watching, we were at Universal Studios, and then you know how they used to do the show, and then Fido came out into the audience, and then he came up to my cousin. He was 10 years older than me at the time, so he was a teenager, and I was like in elementary school. And he pulled his hat off of his head like that, and he messed his head up like this and put the hat back on. And he just got up and started wailing on him like crazy. What the fuck? Yeah, and then Fido was like, no. And he was just, and all the kids were like, no, stop, it's Fido. And then they
that's
had
brutal.
to pull him off. And he was so gangster.
And then you didn't get kicked out of the park or anything?
No, we didn't get kicked out. Yeah.
Crap.
These days, I feel like you'd get like lifetime bans or whatever.
Yeah.
They don't
But
fuck
these
with
days, are characters allowed to touch you like that?
Oh, actually, I don't know. I don't
think so.
No, maybe because of him, they set the rule.
Yeah, I haven't seen them like touch people in a really long time. Like that sounds bad, but like
I have a picture from when I was a kid. I was like 5, and I'm at Disneyland, I think, or Universal, and there's like a Frankenstein guy, and he's like pushing my head down. And it looks like he's making me give him a head.
Nah, that's,
What happened here? Because I'm just like this. He's like pushing my head down, and I'm just letting him do it.
The good old days, man.
I'm like, man, I miss the 80s.
'Cause now they have handlers. You know, like if there's Mickey Mouse comes, there's like 2 people get in line, and then like now you leave.
Yeah.
They need that, man. Some parents are so unruly.
well, that and some kids are like a little like cuckoo, Like
Yeah,
they
cuckoo
get
kids.
really excited and like run at them or like. Tap
I
them
saw
or,
my
like-
kid try to grab Chuck E. Cheese, Chuck E. Cheese's tail too, at Chuck E. Cheese.
Genetics, man.
No, he was going like this. He was going like that. I was like, Taki, don't you dare! And he was like, okay. I was like, you're gonna pull the tail, weren't you? He goes, yeah.
He learned the lesson.
It's DNA, dude.
It's DNA. It's
That's-
DNA.
Imagine if the same guy in the outfit goes, fuck. Get the fuck out of here.
don't you fucking do it again.
Don't you fucking do that.